Before we start this video, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Welcome back, legends! Wah! Today we'll be watching the best and worst rated episodes of You as a collective, not season by season. I was going to do that, but then I thought, yeah, season 1, back. Not really putting myself up for that. But before I tell you which episodes we're watching, don't forget to subscribe, check out my Patreon, the link will be here. And then as well as that, don't forget to check me out on my socials, Instagram, Twitter and Letterboxd. Instagram and Letterboxd are both @RebeccaRose with an X over the first E, and Twitter is @RebeccaRose with an X over the second E. Yay! So the best rated episodes we are watching is P.I. Joe Season 2 Episode 9, that got 9.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Then we have What is Love? Season 3 Episode 10, that got 8.9 out of 10 on IMDb. That episode is a sore spot. We all know why. If you don't, you probably shouldn't watch this video. Any spoilers, click off. And then finally, our worst rated episode is Missing White Woman Syndrome, Season 3, Episode 3, and that got 7 out of 10. Not gonna lie, I feel like a Madre Linda mother. Like I could be taking my kids to school and Madre Linda, that could be me. Do you not see it? Because I do. Hey there, Delilah, was it like in New York City?
I worked so hard for you, love. This couldn't have been me.
He worked so hard to be a decent person. Joe just needed to stop. But then I'm still rooting for him. Don't lie, you all are. That's the reason you watch. But I am ready for him to get his justice now. Like, for him to meet his end.
Shit.
You know what I'm not seeing here? A VPN. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. Thanks, guys. So if you're not someone that's up to date with what a VPN is, a VPN protects your online identity whilst keeping your personal information safe from big companies and creeps like Joe. Let's say you're in a coffee shop, minding your business, sipping a nice latte, hot chocolate, your choice, your name. But then you're like, hey, I'm gonna use the public Wi-Fi. Put on your VPN. Protect yourselves. You need to take your internet security more seriously. We don't know who's out there. There could be the Joes out there. There are the Joes out there, and they might be in that coffee shop with you. I literally do not go on my phone or my laptop or any of my devices that use the internet without turning my VPN on. Another reason I love to use a VPN is because Surfshark VPN allows you to access other countries' Netflixes. So say if you wanted to see what's available on the US Netflix, bam, no problem, Surfshark's got you sorted. Say Friends isn't available in your country, bam, no problem, now it is. And another great thing about Surfshark VPN is that it's the only VPN service that allows you unlimited devices, meaning that you can protect your whole family with just one account. I could not recommend using Surfshark enough, and luckily for you legends, I've got you sorted. You can use my code ROSE for 83% off and for 4 extra months free. Once again, thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now we're gonna watch Joe be a creep a little longer. Such a dumb pooter. If you're gonna be this messy, Joe, like at least be smart. Like here he is getting all mad at love in season 3. Know where you came from. Although this is Love's doing. So, oopsie.
Was here. I took his name. Caged him. I mean, revenge wouldn't be out of the question.
Joe was so paranoid. I get it. He has many enemies. It's a miracle he's still going, but to not believe in Will, that's too far.
He was here, killing Delilah?
It's Will!
Made friends even from the experience.
Oh, look at Joe's little smile. Maybe Will is his one true love.
I'll rest when there's not a murderer on the loose.
It's open.
The irony and the fact that they have Love walk into the door straight after he says that line. Perfection. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I had no reason to suspect Love. And then, bam, they hit you in the gut at the end of this episode.
Slit Delilah's throat because she showed them who he really was.
Was that a note from love?
I will.
Don't call me a fake fan if it wasn't. The memory's shabby, but the love isn't.
Yeah, we'll let Will shower off the night and we can get going.
She called him musty. I bet Joe is really musty. Like, when does he shower? Maybe often or after he eliminates people, but far in between, I feel. He gives me musty vibes.
Remember when we came back? When I said how things would be different?
This plotline was so interesting. I loved seeing the whole storyline of younger Joe, the flashbacks. Normally I hate that kind of stuff, but I think they executed it really well. And it was really interesting to see, like, how Joe became who he was.
Well,
Let's not lie to ourselves. 40 and loves mum. MILF. I'm not wrong. You all felt that.
your secrets are safe with us. Will.
See, that line there, I sometimes wonder, because they hired, like, private investigators, does their mum know more than she lets on? Because maybe she's going to come back to haunt Joe in season 4. I think a lot of characters are coming back to haunt Joe in season 4, to be fair. But, like, does she know? Does she? I would like to know what she knows, and so would Joe, probably.
Did I tell him I had Delilah in the cage? Is she...
Can we also just give Penn all the props? Half of this is just the man acting with his face. Literally more than half of his lines are just voiceovers. But he acts them so perfectly that I sometimes forget it's a voiceover. Penn, you legend. Bravo, you... Ooh, the talent.
I love you.
He is so dramatic. That's what makes you feel sick. Sure, Joe, sure. Oh my god, I can't stand him. Sometimes he's so stupid. I can't believe he had the audacity to pull that face.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Step away. Does anyone know how many times they say you in this show? It must be a lot.
She's never left me alone this long.
Yes, Jenny Ortega or Jenna Ortega, actual Heart Out Disney Channel star. Bizaardvark, who? To be fair, I don't even think she was on Bizaardvark.
It's not you.
It's me! Literally! Although it's love, actually. In this moment, was love feeling guilt? Because, I don't know. Debatable, isn't it? Did she feel guilt?
What you see, love. A good man. But I have my doubts.
You have doubts. Well, that's putting it nicely, isn't it? It's mine!
You are a genius, 40 Quinn.
Oh my god, Candace, her character, difficult one. I know I'm supposed to not root for her, and they make it easy to not root for her, and I know I'm also supposed to root for her, and I do kind of root for her. But I feel sorry for this character, because this whole show is just her kind of being gaslighted and told she's crazy. She didn't deserve that.
You are obsessed with him. I mean, why else would you
If you just listen to her.
sister paid you to go?
I am trying.
Honestly, Candace should have just up and ran. I know she wanted to end Joe, and I get it, but it cost her her life.
Okay, so now, if Dr. Nikki is so innocent, why don't you take your theory?
And Dr. Nikki is tired.
You know, it's a little hard when everyone sees you as the crazy ex.
Maybe ask yourself why that is.
Because you are all using your 2 brain cells.
Don't come crying to me when he kills your sister.
He's not going to have any tears left to cry because he's not going to be around.
Ours is a forbidden love, but if I'm a ghost, right? I mean, I'll be in and out. You won't even know it. I mean, you'll definitely know it, but...
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to know. No. They give us too many details sometimes, you know? I just want to watch it and mind my business.
Delilah.
Yes, Candace, give us no energy. Delilah. Could have cast me. Reeze, you're on punked. There's a camera there, there, and there.
Your phone, Joe.
Okay.
Unlock it.
I can see.
Now!
That might be my favourite line of the show and the way he delivers it. Is this a drama or a comedy? I don't know. He was really at his breaking point. Candace did break him in some ways, and for that I say good for you.
I just wanted you to see it first.
You're crazy!
Poor Candace. She never got a break.
Tell her you didn't do this!
But also, look at Love acting her heart out. She was coming for the Oscar.
I'm sorry. You're not crazy. I tried to kill her.
You know what, if we take away anything from Candace being eliminated, at least before she was eliminated, she got an apology and was told she wasn't crazy. So there was some justice there that she got, if we're really looking for grains of salt here.
I never knew love until I met you. I would do anything for you.
We hear the same speech every single time. I'm getting tired, Joe.
Delilah wouldn't be dead.
Oh, look at her looking to the side. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you were guilty, Love. Maybe that's why she looks to the side. It all looks different now when you know like the end result of this season and who Love really is. Like you kind of start to watch her a bit more.
Is this how I was always destined to end? Alone, unloved, waiting for the police to arrive.
Yes! Did they just tell us how this show's gonna end? He's gonna be alone, unloved, and taken in by the police? Watch that literally be the ending of this show. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna end it any other way, realistically.
I'm done blaming everyone else for the things I've...
Wow, he said I'm actually gonna take accountability for my actions as the grown man that I am. Wow, the bar is low, Joe.
Love.
Poor Candace! And I didn't see this plot twist coming, and...
Where's Candace?
I took care of her.
What happened?
I took care of it.
Oh, Candace isn't it. That's disrespectful. Oh my god, imagine if we were back in the old days. Shut up. Where we had to watch things episode, like, weekly releases. My butt cheeks would have been clenched for a whole week. I would not have recovered waiting that long to see what was, like, Love's explanation and what really happened. Anyway, we're done with season 2's episodes. That was the best rated one. Next up, we've got season 3 episode 10, What is Love? Breaks my heart, because what is love? So we're going to watch that next. We're going to jump into season 3 so I can join the Madrelanda mums in their community. But before we do that, I'm just going to go get a quick drink, so I'll see you in a minute.
Few moments later.
Now I have to save my son from his mother.
His mother was the only issue, huh? Huh? The hypocrisy. I am sick.
No, that's Theo. He came by the bakery.
Oh no.
I had to...
That's what you
Just a lapse in judgment.
Theo.
He's still there. In the basement.
Love was so kind of nonchalant about it.
I think it's time for us to try for another baby, Joe.
I'm...
Not only were they not on the same page, they weren't even on the same book at this point.
When I go, will you come with me?
This man and woman, he just needs to be stopped. I don't care anymore, he needs to be stopped. I am tired of Joe's shenanigans. I think this was the straw that broke the camel's back, was how they ended season 3. I am done with Joe. I'm ready for you to be caught, sir. I'm ready to see you meet what you should have met a long time ago. Prison! Also, let's not lie, Theo's daddy... Dilf. Can we even call him that? He looks too young. Or it's just really good skincare. In that case, drop it, sir. Don't be shy.
You poor dumb kid.
He called him a dumb Pluto.
Come on, man. Not coming back.
These two being put in this cage was comedic genius. Comedic geniuses? Comedic genius. I love how everyone could agree that they didn't really like these two characters at the beginning of the season, but then as soon as they were put into this cage together, I feel like they did like a complete 180 and everyone loved them. Like, they slowly became my favourite characters to come out of this season.
You're getting hysterical.
Oh, fuck you! That is sexist as shit!
I am a feminist. Who raised you?
Oh!
Oh, so stupid. That's such an amazing line.
Love and I are officially separating.
Right.
Gally said, well.
Come with us.
Girly, I had higher hopes.
I love you.
I was rooting for you. I really didn't expect Marianne to like Joe this much in this show. I thought she was going to be the antagonist of this show, and I thought she was really going to dislike him and come for his blood. But no, she didn't. You know what's funny? Is in this whole show, that's almost the craziest I've seen Joe look. Man was so desperate to be with Marianne.
Finish it. No one would know.
Love and Joe are terrible. They both said it about two people. Love called Candace it, and now Joe's called Theo it. Disgusting. Have some respect.
Are you gonna kill me?
Oh, Manzi hesitated. He had to think about it. I know Joe was putting a pros and cons list in his head in that very moment. Like, let's not be fooled, he's not a good guy. Nothing gets past love. She's no Tom Pooter. But also look at her style. Me and Gally are kind of matching with the brown and the v-neck. Pop off legends. Her transition into Marjorie Linda mum. I'm not mad, okay? It was a very pretty transition. I promise you no one's mad. Maybe lovers. And Joe.
What's your theory? I think his ex, Marianne Bellamy.
Bruh, Love really had those crazy eyes going. I swear that Victoria deserves some sort of award for her performance in this show, especially this season. She really knocked it out of the park.
I think you're all a bunch of scandal-hungry crows, and no amount of feasting on other people's sorrows is going to make your lives less hollow.
She chose violence. So nothing new.
I'm sorry.
PMS.
PMS.
Right.
You can't just say that. She looks so pretty. I'd let her eliminate me and poison me.
It's roast chicken.
It was their first and last meal. Poetry. They're destroying us. This was the moment that I knew for sure their relationship was dead, when he had to watch Love take a bite first to know it wasn't poisoned. I knew it was over. I knew there was no redeeming them here. I knew they were too far gone. It's not fair.
You know this. I would do anything.
I know that you cheated on me. And you lied.
Okay, can we...
He's like, can we stop the hypocrisy for a second?
She may come back with Henry or a machete.
It's not wrong. I wish she came back with that machete. Girl power!
That's fair.
I saw Girly eye up the table. She knew instantly that knife was gone.
No one will ever love you like I do, Joe.
Love's not wrong. When was she?
Then, I'm gonna save our fucking marriage.
I really hope I really wished for it, that line would come true, even though they're big messes together and they shouldn't be. But also they could have been such a powerful team together if they just worked together. I'm not condoning being eliminators, but they could have worked in this universe. Okay, they were so stupid.
You deserve what Natalie got 100 times over.
I get where next door neighbour Zaddy is coming from, but also, if Joe had done nothing wrong and he was a true victim in this situation, and he just left him there. That's not right. You literally left him to be eliminated, and how are you any better than them?
And I loved you in those glasses.
Look at these two being wholesome.
Of you, Sherry.
That's so
Everything
cute.
I've done since the day I laid eyes on you. It was for you.
Don't you dare. I love the development of these two characters by the end of the show. They really became fully fleshed in this episode, and it was really satisfying to see there was more depth to them, because they were so superficial in the beginning, so 2D, but then they became 3D, and we love to see that.
He was obsessed with me.
Come on, Juliet, the true hero of this story. Yes, legend.
I have to pee.
Had Marianne not brought Juliet with her, Love would have been so quick to eliminate Marianne.
You and your beautiful daughter. You need to run.
That moment actually gave me flashbacks to when Love tells Joe that the only reason he didn't kill her was because she was pregnant. And here, Love is kind of doing the exact same thing Joe did, where she only started to value Marianne's life when she saw that she was a mother. You're both trash. You're both musty, crusty trash, but I'm still going to be heartbroken when he eliminates Love. But still, they're literally one and the same.
Okay.
I love this speech. It's so iconic. It's so good. The writers really went off.
But please,
if there is ever, even for a fleeting moment,
a fleeting moment, a tiny voice in your head, and that tiny voice is telling you, I deserve better. That's your real, true love.
But no, seriously, that was a good scene. I really liked the delivery of that. I loved the performances from both of the actresses. And I think it's great, that conversation, because it can really help out any women who maybe need to hear that.
I mean, I can't believe I almost took that little girl's mother away from her.
See, you hypocrite. You only value her because she's a mother. She's more than a mother. She's her own person too.
I mean, you gaslit me so fucking...
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Not gonna lie, this moment in the show had me concerned that Love was about to eliminate Joe and that Joe was about to eliminate Love, because I knew it had to go on either end of the spectrum. It's just so heartbreaking that they eliminate Love. Was that really necessary?
Slow paralysis. More total fucking agony.
That's so rude.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
No, you're not sorry.
What, you were growing in the garden?
For a second I thought he just flipped her off as she's dying. But no, he's showing her the injection.
And the hardest part was making
Victoria's acting. Oh, acting. They are. It's so messed up that they make this scene emotional because they're both awful people, but I still love Love. Bro, Girlie was acting as if she was going paralysed, and she sold it. There's no doubts. Oh, that's so rude that they eliminated her. This was it for me, okay? I am fed up with Joe at this point. I'm still gonna watch season 4 though and sweat every time he almost gets caught, but this was too far.
Even though I loved you.
Still. Past tense. Loved. That is cruel. No child deserves that.
But I know what a good parent does. Protect.
This is probably the only thing Joe's done right in this entire show, was leaving Henry with Dante. Imagine if Henry didn't cry and Joe had to run back to the door and knock again. That'd be tad awkward. But our child Henry is so much better off with Dante. And James?
I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
Could this song be more on point for this moment? Trust Taylor Swift to always hit the spot. I'm not done with seeing Victoria Pedretti or Pendretti in this role. If they want to release season 2 and 3 from Love's perspective with her voiceovers, I'm here for it. Don't be shy. He looks at this with no emotion behind his eyes, and that hurts. Did no one connect the dots that every single confession post where someone was eliminated or died suspiciously, all of their confessions had the exact same kind of tone to them? I'm really interested to see how Joe's past is going to come back and bite him.
God is good. She's good.
Sherry said God is a woman. Miss Ariana Grande stan who? Oh, we did not need to see this man cut off his toe. I'm going to fast forward. Oh, okay. No. Okay. We skipped it. Because I can't be seeing that again. Okay? Twice has been enough now. I swear Joe did the same kind of box thing with another one of his victims. Or is that just like Benji's teeth in there? No, it's not, never mind. But he did the similar thing with someone else. He left a box by their side, I swear. Peach? Did he leave a box with Peach?
Remember, you can get off the hamster wheel.
Oh, I hate that transition into Joe's voice. It's terrible to admit it, but this was the only and like one time where I really was done with Joe and his rubbish. Like, I was fed up, and I am, because love was one of the main reasons I was still watching this show, and I continue to, and obviously I'll watch the next seasons, however many more they make. But also burning the scrapbook, that's a no from me, sir. He really could not have cared less about her. I remember looking at my screen and being like, come on, she's gonna wake up. She didn't wake up.
Bit of a folk hero. More famous, even, than Guinevere Beck.
I really like it they do little nods to other seasons and other characters. Because, you know, they often refer to Peaches, or they mention Peaches, Peach. I like that. And now Guinevere Beck. Even her book, I think, is shown. Also, though, even in season 1, they hinted to the Anavrin shop because the bookstore was next to a shop called Nirvana. Smart minds.
Someday when he's old enough, he can read the rest of the note. But that's between him and me.
I want to know what that note says. I wonder if at the end of season 4 or whenever they decide to end the show, if they'll do a time jump and we'll see Henry grown up and he'll read the note and we'll see what Joe said. I am curious. Did he admit everything? Or did he just say, like, love was a monster, your mother was awful. She made me who I am. He better not. But I'm really curious as to what that note says.
Somehow, Sherry made it out alive.
I would have been at their TED Talk so fast. I'm so glad they made it out alive. And I love how they completely 180'd us and became almost everyone's favourite characters by the end of the show.
Scars in our hearts make them stronger.
Nick.
A nod to Dr. Nicky, perhaps? Coincidence? I think not. Sometimes I question though, is Joe even his real name? Or did he lose that a long time ago?
Because I'll search the world if I have to. I will find.
I'm hoping Peach's family find you, Joe. Because they had an apartment in Paris. That much I remember. Everyone's going to come back to bite him. Also, this shot. The way you keep waiting for something to happen and it's just Joe walking. We love cinema. That's the end of the best rated episodes. Now we are on to our worst rated, which is season 3, episode 3, Missing White Woman Syndrome.
Soon, your previous mistakes were cleaned up by the family fixer.
Calling himself the family fixer. Oh my, he was so far gone in this season. But also, if we're playing devil's advocate, I guess he did do some fixing of Love's messes, and she made many this season.
Can we get a quick statement? Channel 6. Channel 6, just a quick statement.
Yas, legend, coming out with his AirPods on. Theo's daddy knew what was up.
We are just the nice, normal neighbors next door.
So delusional.
I love it here.
Hello.
Oh, I really had higher hopes for Marianne. I really thought she would not be charmed by Joe and that she was going to be his undoing. I was rooting for you.
Dante Ferguson, former Navy, 100% blind.
Anyone else ever doubt that Dante was 100% blind and maybe he had some vision? Because I was worried that maybe Dante saw some of the stuff Joe was doing, but no, he is fully blind.
I think the public would like to hear from him.
And she just slipped in a Matthew dig on live television.
They crafted Sherry so perfectly. She seemed so superficial, but there was something beneath all of that.
In fact, one of the last things she did was lease a space for a bakery for her next door neighbor. She lives right over there.
did Sherry come?
Why did that kind of feel like a scene out of The Office, the way she points to their house?
Sweating. I need to get it together.
I'm so happy his body started to betray him. Even his body was fed up with him. We've had enough.
There's nowhere for a man to enjoy himself. If you understand what I'm saying.
We are picking up what you were putting down. And I wish I never picked it up.
Having a bad hair day.
Looks pretty good to me.
Stop that.
Stop what?
Flirting.
Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion. I know it's going to be favoured, but whilst Love was completely in the wrong for ever developing any kind of relationship with Theo, very wrong, Theo was also wrong for consistently and continuously pursuing Love when she kept turning him down and saying stop and no. Like, that was a problem with Theo in on herself, and we can't ignore that. And I'm not ignoring Love pursuing something with him either, because that was wrong. Messed up. Disgusting. But Theo was also not being very respectful. Theo also constantly looked like he'd just been dragged through a bush. Like, what was going on with his hair? I don't hate it, but sure, Theo.
I'm sorry to be delivering this news, but Henry has the measles. I'm calling from the hospital right now.
Oh, Margaret, you dumb pooter.
Oh my god.
Stupid little auntie.
I'm sorry, Margaret, I'm getting a call.
It's clever how initially when you hear that conversation you think the woman's just in shock because of the measles and it being a big deal for obviously kids and anyone, but it's so smart that when they show you at the end of the episode why the wife Margaret reacted that way is because they were the reason that Henry got the measles. Dumb pooters. Oh, that's why our man was sweating, because he's getting the measles. So dumb. I'm a dumb pooter. We're all dumb pooters.
On the news. I think acting normal isn't working. We need to do something.
You're right.
See? They could have been a power couple. They could have done anything together. But no, they chose violence. This whole sequence had me on edge because I thought, good lord, Zaddy Theo's daddy is going to catch you because you're out of it. And he's going to see you're trying to plant evidence on him. Also, they were so smart for that scene. Because in the trailer it looked like something really intense had happened, but it was all just like a dream sequence. Oh my god, Joe looks so pathetic.
What were you doing in my backyard?
And of course, Joe finds a way to explain himself. He always does. I mean, I'll give him credit. He's a hustler.
What? Hey.
Hi.
But see, Theo again. He could not take no for an answer. He's been irritating me ever since he was in the movies after.
Matthew's a decent man. He already lost his wife. If we send him to prison.
What kind of people would we be?
As if you two have morals.
We're better than that.
I like how as soon as she says we're better than that, the song called I Lied starts to play. Like, no, you guys aren't. But oh my god, Love and Joe have morals. It's confirmed. Ish. This song, the guy singing it sounds like the same man that sings The Night We Met. Is it the same band? Because it's a very similar voice.
No, I don't get it.
Oh, Theo's daddy is gonna come out in a turtleneck and a nice coat.
No, it would mean a lot to Natalie.
Matthew's fit.
Came out here tonight.
Oh my god.
He almost couldn't do it.
Shocking, Joe.
For him to talk about her.
It's like he loved his wife. Strange concept, huh?
I will find you.
Okay, Liam Neeson.
You will be punished.
Calm down.
But they both had it.
You dumb pooters spreading the measles. You could have cost Henry his life.
I don't believe in subjecting kids to toxic injections they don't need to fight things their bodies were created to fight.
Dumb pooters. We have vaccines for a reason, so that kids don't almost lose their lives trying to fight things like the measles.
The most important thing is that
okay, Brad.
Now, right?
Sure, Brad. Love doesn't agree. Is his name Brad, or am I just making that up? It feels like it's right.
Hey, Gale.
It's not Brad. Okay, that's the end of the worst rated episode. It was still a bop. What can I say? What can I say? I've already said everything I need to say. You've heard me talk enough. I'm gonna shut up and go and eat some cake. Adios, legends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.